Well, welcome back to DajibanLife. Today I am going to be replacing the U-joints just because the transmission, after being flushed, the check engine light went off, and it shifts a lot better. It's a lot smoother feeling, but there is kind of a big lurch when it goes into overdrive, so that could still be a problem inside the transmission. But I'm gonna go ahead and change out the U-joints since I have those, and see if that helps at all. And hopefully the ones I have fit, because on this van, the new van, the drive shaft is considerably thinner than on the old van. So here we are under the old van, and as you can see, this drive shaft is a lot thicker than the other one. It looks newer too for some reason, or it's made out of aluminum maybe, because this is a different color, so maybe it's not made out of steel. Maybe this is like an aftermarket drive shaft that they had made or something. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, you can see there's score marks from the drive shaft spinning on the frame, because when I first lowered the van, yeah, it was a little bit too low in the rear, and the drive shaft ended up hitting the body. And there's maybe like a couple millimeters, maybe a millimeter or two of grooving on the drive shaft now. I'm not sure how much that weakened it, but I don't really want to take my chances. Putting this in the new van would be great if it wasn't damaged. Alright, so I got jack stands under the drive shaft, so hopefully it doesn't fall. And hopefully it's not that heavy. It doesn't look that heavy, it's pretty skinny. So I'm just gonna undo the bolts and lift that out of there. So the drive shaft is out. It wasn't too hard. The tools, I don't really have tools to get in there though, so that might be a problem when tightening it. You know, I'm gonna have to guess what the torque is, but basically I'm just gonna tighten as hard as I can with what I have. Basically I'm having to use a closed-end wrench with a pipe to undo it, so I'm just gonna redo it that way. But I'm gonna take these retaining clips out and then have a ball joint press. So I'm gonna press these guys out, and then yeah, so let me go ahead and start doing that. Alright, so got the old U-joint off, it's here. I used the impact wrench just to do a little faster. I was doing it by hand, but it was taking too long. So it looks like they're still good, except these are non-greasable. So this part from factory. So they look okay, it just looks like there wasn't any grease inside of the whatever you call it, the caps. So it was probably just running low on grease, which is why it was getting pretty rough. But now I have these new greasable ones. Oops, didn't mean to do that. But these are made by Moog, and they're greasable here on the end, so that'll be good. So it's the next day. I got done pretty late at night, and I was pretty tired, so I didn't feel like messing around with the camera and showing you guys whatever. But it's the daytime now, so you can actually see a little bit better, even though it's pretty dark under here. But I did manage to change out all the U-joints, or both of them I guess. I just need to check the bolts there, make sure they didn't loosen up. But I greased them, and the shifting is definitely a lot less harsh. It's a lot smoother. I mean, some of the roughness is still kind of there, but nothing out of the ordinary that I haven't felt in other automatic cars that are not like the modern, you know, 8-speed types or whatever, the electronic types or whatever. So I think, yeah, call that done. That was me changing out my U-joints. Pretty easy, I would say. That's a difficulty level of like 4 out of 10, 4 or 5 out of 10. The hardest part was just getting the new U-joints in there. Taking them out it was just time consuming, that's it. But the new ones, I found the best way was to pound the caps in. So you put the U-joint in there, and then pound the caps in, and then pound the rest of it. You know, just so press it out, pound it in. That was the best way that I found. But anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. All right, thanks for watching.